They say knowledge is power, but there are still so many things unknown. So it's easy to feel a little overwhelmed about the world out there. Knowing about these creepy facts might help you with that. From the wildest animal quirks to the creeping Disneyland trivia, here are a few creepy facts to pore over, if you're brave enough. Number 1. Disneyland's famous Pirates of the Caribbean ride used real skeletons. The engineers from Disney took one look at the fake skeletons that were initially brought in and thought that they weren't creepy enough. This might be because prosthetics in the 1960s weren't as convincing as they are now. To offer a more authentic experience, Disneyland engineers enlisted the help of the University of California, Los Angeles' anatomy department for real skeletons. Gradually, they replaced these real skeletons with fake ones, but many believe that real skeletons remain in the attraction. Either way, this creepy fact about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is as fascinating as it is scary. Number 2. As many as 50 serial killers are on the loose in the United States. This number is according to the FBI. However, some, including homicide archivist Thomas Hardgrove, speculate that around 3,000 to 4,000 serial killers remain active in the country. Number 3. It is common for children to hear voices. Apparently, parents don't have to freak out if their children hear voices. Around 8% of children do, which is common as having asthma or dyslexia. Hearing voices is definitely creepy, but at least it's perfectly normal. Number 4. Your bed can have up to 10 million dust mites. Dust mites love warm beddings and dead skin cells. This makes your bed an ideal home for them. They are microscopic and multiply up to thousands and millions. If there's a lesson to be learned from this fact, then it's washing your beddings regularly. Number 5. The Island of the Doll is one of the most haunted places in the world. This small island south of Mexico City is a frightening place. Perched and nailed onto the island's trees are little dolls that are said to be housed by the spirit of a little girl. According to the legend, the island's caretaker found a girl who drowned in mysterious circumstances. The caretaker discovered a doll floating in the water, which he hung on a tree to appease the drowned girl's spirit. However, this show of respect did not work, and the drowned girl's spirit continued to haunt the caretaker, causing him to hang more and more dolls in order to temper her anger. Sometimes tourists even say they can see the dolls move their heads and whisper among each other. Number 6. The Zoroastrians leave their dead in special towers to be eaten by vultures. While some may find it creepy, it is simply tradition for Zoroastrians. Their funerary practice involves leaving their dead on top of towers called the Dakma. Zoroastrians believe that the earth, water, air, and fire are all sacred, and thus burying or cremating the dead would spread impurities to these elements. Leaving their dead exposed to the elements might horrify some, but it is a sign of respect for their followers. Number 7. Decorations made from human bones adorn the interior of the Sedlec ossuary. If human remains terrify you, then perhaps you shouldn't include this Roman Catholic church in your itinerary when you visit the Czech Republic. As an ossuary, the Bone Church contains the bones of around 40,000 different people. These bones are all arranged in different forms, such as garlands, altars, and even a chandelier. Number 8. Alchemists used brain matter as an ingredient for an elixir of eternal life. In the 1600s, John French was an English alchemist who used brain matter for his concoctions. Another horrifying fact about his elixirs was that he stored it in horse manure for months and then drank it after. Number 9. Being buried alive accidentally occurred so often that people invented safety coffins. Doctors often misdiagnosed ill patients, and this was common in 17th century England. Alice Blunden is an example. A doctor mistakenly pronounced her dead after she drank sedatives, and she was accidentally buried alive. This horrifying ordeal didn't just happen once, but twice. After exhuming her and finding her near death, they buried her once more, only for her to struggle in the casket, still alive, until she eventually succumbed to death. Number 10. The golden poison frog has enough poison to kill 10 to 15 people. The Philippides terribilis, or golden poison frog, lives in the Pacific coast of Colombia. With its bright yellow skin and small size, the golden poison frog's appearance is misleading, for its skin is coated in a deadly poison called alkaloid toxin. 1 milligram of this poison can kill around 10 to 15 humans.